What's going on, freaks, geeks, and peeps? This is PDE.
You already know what it is. It's your guy, Mr. Swag and No Aggie.
No, I'm just Dan.
And we are back with another reaction video.
Brand new Halloween themed death battle. We got two slashes going at it. Classic slashes. One coming from the Friday 13th series, Jason Voorhees, New Jersey boy.
New Jersey in this building.
And the guy I want my money back and my time back for watching his latest movie because it was garbage, Mikael Myers.
But this is going to be a very much durable battle.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be beating the hell out of each other.
Let's get right into it, man.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, show us some spooky love.
So without further ado, Rooster.
Prepare yourselves. It's time we tell the tale of Crystal Lake's masked murderer, Jason Voorhees.
The real Camp Crystal Lake, like 2 hours from here.
Yeah.
They changed the name of it. It's not really called Camp Crystal.
I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to bring terror
This
and
man
fright
is
on
a
this
Picasso
Halloween
of
night
killing.
Yeah, weed
on
whacker?
Death Battle.
Within the woods of Crystal Lake lurks a killer, buried but not dead, doomed to rise from the grave and slaughter those who live and love, if you know what I mean.
This is the curse
These
of
horny
Jason
teens.
Voorhees.
Rumor has it he was a deformed child, bullied and harassed all of his
6'3",
life,
6'3",
only cared for
275,
by his single
big kid.
mother. But not even Mama Voorhees could save Jason when he tragically drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. Or did he?
Over time, Crystal Lake became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths.
Ooh.
Including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago. Someone or something ...
She
was
started
out
screaming.
for vengeance.
And yet these harrowing murders were committed by
Drink your own
none
blood.
other than Jason's own mother, Pamela Voorhees, seeking revenge against those who neglected her child, dooming him to his terrible end.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Good for her, I guess.
However, even after her killing spree was cut short, the deaths continued.
He's dead.
But he could prove
Oh, you got a little practical effects.
maybe Jason was still alive.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's definitely alive. Wait, has he been living in the lake this whole time?
Jason has fortitude far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast half his body away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain.
Even when one of the few survivors of his attacks hacked him to pieces, Jason rose again. Seriously, this happens a lot.
Nobody knows the true source of
Bro,
his
they wasn't caring
unkillable
about no
nature. Some say it's an
stories.
indigenous
Nah.
curse. Others say it's the
After the
Necronomicon, and
what
some even
the
say
first
it's
2-3 of them,
hell
they was like, nah,
so
keep it
not Too
going.
many reasonable answers.
Either way, be careful, or you just might end up on the wrong side of Jason's trusty machete. Something you can use with enough
The wheelchair. Oh my goodness, he did not discriminate.
Even when Jason has no weapon, he can be resourceful.
They gotta show that
and
sleeping bag shit.
oddly
There it is.
creative with his kills. He might
Wham.
poison you to death with a sleeping bag, drown you in a garbage can, or snap you in half between a
Demented mama's boy
They say he
will
can kill you with
always
basically
get his
anything.
prey. Oh,
Yep.
you think you can run away? Well,
The Picasso
you're an
killing.
idiot. He can teleport.
No, he can't.
Oh yeah? Well,
In the
how
game
about
you
the
can.
time he appeared in multiple places at once around this dance floor? See? Teleporting.
Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic.
Okay, smartass. How about when he
Ladies.
teleported
Yep.
from one end of this ship to another? How'd he get there?
Actually, when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite
Oh my
athletic.
boy, man.
Without making any sound? The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses.
They don't show. We gotta show what happened to my boy, man.
Fans have argued that this for years, and while admittedly those moments are questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
Okay, how about this one? In Jason X, where
God.
3 soldiers are shooting him
Yeah,
straight
this is
on,
where they
and
were
he
just saying stuff
disappears.
to Jason.
Poof, gone! While they're looking right at him, goddammit, it's teleporting.
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
I just stared at this scene while processing 900 trillion frames per second, and Boomstick is correct. Also, now my eyes are broken. joy.
You know, Jason can actually teleport in the video game, so I
There you
believe
go.
it.
I suppose teleporting would explain how, despite his hulking size, Jason can move with ghostly silence and pick off victims one by one.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this, dummy? Dummy. Either
Dead.
way, Jason's unstoppable.
Jason versus
bloodlust
Freddy,
makes him
another
a
one like,
horrifying
ugh.
threat.
Even if you think you're protected by a foot of solid steel, he'll just crash through it to stab you.
And though it's tough to believe, there may actually be a deadlier Jason out there too.
Stronger,
What?
faster, and campier. This is Uber Jason, rebuilt from Jason's remains.
There's the
through
comics.
sinister fusion
Oh
of-
You
my
gotta,
goodness.
you gotta get all the material in there,
Guess
man.
what? Normal Jason later fought Uber Jason and actually held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky. Just go with it.
Only natural for a monster that has fought other supernatural entities.
Like Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, and the groovy man himself, Ash Williams.
Indeed. So be
Oh,
warned.
man.
If you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar
He was in one of these movies?
run, Jason
I did
is
not
out
know
to
that.
find
I gotta
you.
find it.
And chances are,
But he wasn't in
you
the
are
death counter
not
that we saw.
leaving
He wasn't.
alive.
He was the one that got away.
Yes.
On a bleak Halloween night, Michael Myers was born into the world as a seemingly normal child. However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark, something evil.
How evil? Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he was just 6 years old. Oh, what a rascal.
Michael was institutionalized at a sanitarium where he simply sat still, almost like a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him, but Michael never said a
So he's
word.
only 61 in the last movie. He was old as
Get
hell.
away with
Damn.
several murders, including
man,
Loomis's
murder makes
fiancée.
you old,
There was
man.
no helping
He got
or
overpowered by
stopping
a
Michael.
teenager.
More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story goes Michael had another sibling, Lori, and for some unknowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same fate as Judy.
Damn.
And everyone else, really. He's not too picky, and he could do it too.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly weapon.
Ah.
Countless reports of various murders have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive,
Haddonfield,
and
New
used
Jersey?
his trademark knife
Nah, it's
to
Illinois.
stab poor
Okay.
souls to walls like some macabre piece of art.
When they say
you know
to
you ain't killing
admire
in
your
Jason
work,
time.
I don't think this is what they meant. And this isn't some special combat knife or dagger. He did this with an ordinary kitchen knife.
Michael is also surprisingly clever.
They both use a
despite
bunch of
being
stuff, but
confined
Jason's
for
more
nearly
versatile.
all his life.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
It's pretty clear this masked
Wow.
psycho was definitely plotting something while he was in the ward.
All these kills were just a detour to his ultimate goal, Lori. On an all too familiar Halloween night, he finally met his long-lost sister and nearly killed her.
But Loomis intervened, shooting Michael and sending him out a window.
Oh no.
Guess that's the end of him. Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows how, but the body simply vanished, only to return later that night as if nothing had happened.
There's a reason why they call him the boogeyman.
Even after being set on fire and rendered comatose, Michael
Oh, no.
Myers would not be stopped.
See, Jason was on fire, walking,
He's
still
some
killing.
kind
Yes.
of invincible undead monster.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities, but some less reputable sources suggest he's bound to the ancient druidic Curse of Thorn, whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn Rune. I think they just Googled rune and thorn and called it a day.
Whoa.
No.
Is Michael Myers?
They played too much God of War.
Yes, awesome.
Curse or no curse, Michael is inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
Now when Busta Rhymes talked him down.
That's right.
You said, uh-oh.
There's your
Well,
switch.
explaining Michael away with a vague curse is nothing more than a crutch for the truth. The fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so violent, so unstoppable. He just is.
At the end of the day, evil gives no explanation, only despair.
Michael thrives not
God
just on the
damn.
satisfaction of murder, but the fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And yet, his attacks were almost brought to an end by Lori herself. But when the time
Look,
came
fought
for the
evenly with
final
Busta
blow,
Rhymes.
Michael proved his intelligence and wit by faking his own death using a body double.
All while getting his
Wow.
sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
He's also either impossibly sneaky or he can use teleportation, because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one until he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no stopping him. Fill him full of bullets. Michael will come back ready to rip off your head. Put him in the center of an exploding church. He'll survive.
Gotta cross
and go
Mike
on
up.
to kill dozens more people, just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band
I wanted.
together
Hold
to
on. I got a
end
question.
Michael Myers.
They about to talk about one of the best moments in these new
Yeah,
Halloween
we're gonna
movies.
get to that moment. But I got a question. Why does all these scary movies happen in suburban areas?
It's true. That is true.
They're not gonna bring it to cities, really.
Nah. Well, I think Jason went to New York at one point. That's when he fought the black guy. I think that was Jason in New
Black
York.
dude was giving them hands though. He was giving them the hands.
He tired out,
Yeah.
lost his head, literally. Hey, we had Leprechaun in the Hood.
It was this relentless
Ah, we
evil
did.
go ballistic and band together to
Look, he got
end
beat up
Michael
out of town.
Myers
Then he
once
got up
and
and just
for
started killing everybody.
Unfortunately, the town would soon realize that was just not possible.
Any ordinary person
They
would
jumped
be
him.
long dead after
Yeah.
what he experienced. But he took all of the town's punishment, got right back up, and went right back to doing what he does best.
And you know what's the creep?
Nobody had a gun, huh?
About all this? They never
A shotgun?
died.
Nothing?
Still out there looking for his next prey, I assume.
So every Halloween night, lock your doors.
Let him go
turn
to
off your
LA
lights,
in
and
one of
pray
them
you'll make it to the
gang
morning,
neighborhoods.
Because the boogeyman
They already know what it
real,
is.
And his name is Michael Myers.
Mikael. Do we even have to talk about this? We both kind of. I'm still leaning towards Jason with this dub.
Yeah, I think about 99% Jason.
Yeah.
I just think way too clever, been through way too much shit. You're talking about a man that went against everybody, even out in space. I think that was the deciding factor for me. Space and other entities of evil.
Yeah. Like they said,
Mike-
he escaped hell by force. Like it's
Yeah.
more supernatural with Jason than it is Mike.
Yeah, Mike gonna probably be precision, probably give him a couple cuts,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Mike owes me money and time for watching this last movie. So
yeah, so definitely.
All right, the tales have been told and terror runs free. Let's see which monster will stalk another day.
It's time for a spooky death battle!
was Jason a James Bond intro? What the fuck was
That's
that?
what I thought.
Mother is talking to you. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes. Kill her. Kill her.
Another sleeping bag kill.
Okay, we got some 3D, not no sprites.
Oh shit!
I'll hit her.
Somebody took my kill. Bitch, I was in Mortal Kombat. Oh.
Just a silent fight. Silent fight. No black guy.
Not the black guy. They got to give it some more scenery since I think they know the answer to this.
Yeah.
Why you stop running? I'm not stopping running till I'm out the woods in a car.
So wait, 8 exit?
He really did.
He out there in the wind.
Look how fast that black man went. Watch Jason gonna be in the car. Damn. Will you stop it? This black man. You still just sitting there. Why?
They take a time out of their fight to just kill random people.
Kill him, Jason. Kill him.
Mama.
Make Mother proud.
You ain't gotta do a lot of.
Ooh.
Good hit. Yeah.
And it's over.
That's it. That's over.
God.
For good measure. For good measure.
A quick fight between two big slow dudes.
There you go.
His body better not get up.
Oh. Yeah, there you go.
They should play Mama as he's walking away.
You can't be too careful with these guys.
Michael Myers won't be rising from the grave this time. Jason was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and both could totally teleport.
Theoretically, though if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard. So teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even the explosions they both survived were similar in size and destructibility.
But Jason held the edge with his superior endurance and healing.
Yeah.
Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation or getting half his torso blown off.
But Jason could. He also had more experience fighting other supernatural enemies like Leatherface, Freddy, and his uber self. So I doubt Michael could have surprised him with
Uber
something
Jason
he's
is a
never seen
hilarious
before.
name.
And Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much better chance of striking Michael down.
Hold on, let's check it out.
I like how Jason has no negatives. Usually the characters will have at least one. Yeah.
They'll give him an equal.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is easily.
So if Mike was more smarter, this shit don't help.
Yep, ranged weapons kept Michael from getting close. That is true. Like, yeah.
In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
After being ripped to pieces, Michael could now rip in peace. Right, Jocelyn?
It ain't just y'all two.
Jocelyn? Hello?
The winner is Jason Voorhees.
There you go.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the
next
come
matchup
on. Next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of the...
Can we get some more anime?
I hope so. On to the next.
Can we get some anime in here?
The hell was that?
Oh, we got it. Sauron versus the Lich King.
That's out of our expertise.
Well, we're gonna learn about it. I think that was probably the easiest choice that we ever did. Like,
I still get up to Homelander and
yeah, Homelander. Those two battles is very much close in some of the easiest battles that we ever watched. Yeah. But very entertaining though.
Yeah.
Like, for what it was. Of course, you're talking about Halloween's top 2 killers. Because they would have put Chucky or somebody, it really would have been. Really
yeah. I don't know who you would put Charles against.
Who would you put Charles against?
Call the man Charles. Any other killer dolls? Any other killer dolls?
But yeah, this was what we thought it was. Stabbing Fest, and I'm glad they put people in it to give it more of a mix instead of being so bland at them two fighting. But that battle probably would have been over in about 2-3 minutes.
It was already quick.
Yeah,
but
that was already quick, but it really would have been just up out of here. Give us some of your favorite that you would like to see. Halloween killers, slashers. What type of matchups would you like to see? You know, maybe you pinhead against somebody. Maybe can you say that? Yeah.
In the comments.
So there you have it, man. We're about to get up out of here.
Make sure you check out that original video and everything we got going on. All that is pinned in the comments. Follow us on Twitch for dope streams all throughout the week, for killer streams all throughout the week. I'll change it up for Halloween, but we do games, we do hangouts, we do live reactions. Come through. Peace up.
A-Town down.
Be a part of something special.
So with all that being said, man, make memories, stay humble, stay spooky, swag and wag.
Just stay.
We out.